Boy, do we have some shit to talk about. Da, 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 da. There we go. Jesus Christ. The fuck? Oh, nope, not that. Go there. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go, there we go. There's one. There's two. And here's the three. Oh. Boom. What in the Led Zeppelin is going on here? We're talking about 311. We're talking about UFC 311. That's what we're talking about. Go, let's do 5, teal, all doesn't matter. Set a timer for 1 hour. Live stream. Okay. Brock Lesnar to win 311. What? What? Brock Lesnar hasn't fought in years. Years. So, no. What? I don't even know what that is. UFC is finished? How? It's bigger than ever. I'd say if you're growing more and more as time goes on, you're doing all right. You're doing all right. Might as well be Legacy Wrestling Show. How? How? Not even that many. So. They dominate? That's not true. That's not true. It will for many years to come. Okay. What's up, Artie Flame? It will for many years to come. Okay. Well, Renat Fakhridinov didn't dominate. Tigris Ulanbekov didn't dominate. Umar Nurmagomedov didn't dominate. Hamzat didn't dominate 2 fights ago. So you don't even know what you're talking about. No problem, Artie. No problem. Khabib never fought a grappler. Oh, wait. He fought one and he lost. My bad. Islam, congrats. The champion dominated on a day's notice. Khabib's not even in top 5 of greatest of all times. Petr Yan versus Merab next. No, it'll probably be Oliveira. Or I'm sorry, Jesus Christ. Yes, Petr Yan probably, or Sean O'Malley rematch. Yo, what's up, MPD? You have zero knowledge? Okay, bye bye. What's up? What's up, MPD? What up, buddy? Rip Marcano? Yikes. Not a Scooby? That makes no sense. Shocker. Marcano looked all right at first. They're doing O'Malley Sandhagen. No, they're not. Sandhagen doesn't deserve shit. He just lost to Umar. Why the fuck would they give it to Sandhagen? That's okay. Weird. But alright. Alright. I've never played that cartoon game. What the? Boxing. Yo, what's up, Warlock Boxing? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Hope you're doing all right. You're just gonna keep on saying it, huh? I'll just time you out. That's all right. What are you gonna do when you get? That doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't even make sense. What the hell do I care if they do that? Rob's gonna be champ for 2 years straight. I think O'Malley beats him. Time me out, then, big girl. If you weren't being annoying, I wouldn't even say anything. Best Friday the 13th film, the 2009 one. For sure. I'm a big fan of that movie. Do you still hate Marcano? Yeah, his post fights suck. Du Plessis could easily beat Strickland. He's going to beat him. Bro, I felt so bad for Hillman. Yeah, it sucked. It sucked. He genuinely looked bad. I thought like his pressure looked decent. He had power, obviously, still, but he was trying to knock out Yuri. Like he was winging his punch. I put up a video, brand new video, and I don't think necessarily that it was slow. I think the biggest problem is that he was looking for the knockout. Jesus, that's not explaining it correct. He was overthrowing. So like DC said, Hill is reaching for Yuri instead of flowing with Yuri. And for one, that's what got him tired. And three times that he got caught, that's how he got caught. And he got caught stepping in, overthrowing, and got caught with that left hook by Yuri, which was nice. And then on the second time, he got really badly hurt right before the finish, or a little bit before the sequence of the finish. What happened? He overthrew, completely missed. Yuri stepped closer a little bit, and then countered with the right hand. Or through the left and then counter with the right. So it's just like, it sucks. I put out a video today, Rise and Fall of Jamal Hill. Check it out. Let me know what you think. It just sucks. It just sucks. Why do all the MMA content creators look like offsprings of MMA guru? I guarantee you I had my beard before he did. So, Gaethje versus Hooker prediction. Hooker drowns Gaethje. Did you watch the Jackson pod with Kevin Holland? No, I did not. No, I did not. Thoughts on Alex Magomed and Justin Dan? I think Magomed doesn't deserve it at all. I get why he's getting the shot because there's not really anyone left. I get it. Doesn't deserve it, though. Alex by murder. Dropped by Gamrot. I don't like that by Hooker. Well, it's weird because, like, you get into a brawl. Merab made Umar do a backflip. So it's like things happen. Umar's not a great striker, but you could have good moments in there. And that's what that was. Justin can be Hooker. Of course Justin can be Hooker. I like Hooker, though. Could Bilal be champion for a long time? No. No. Almeida looked great, and also I said, bro, Spivak ain't a walk in the park. His grappling looked great. Spivak's grappling did not look very good. And Almeida did not look good until the finishing sequence. The fuck is wrong with you? That's a stupid question. Jesus, Covington. Merab embarrassed him. Thank God I picked him. Merab definitely didn't embarrass him. Umar won that 3-2. He won the first 3 rounds and was winning the 5th until he got caught with a big shot right before the backflip. So, no. Thoughts on Aline Perez? She's pretty thick. I don't really find her that entertaining. Very few American champions left. That is true. You think Umar won? Yeah. I watched it before I went live. And I thought Umar won the first 3 rounds and was winning the 5th round until Merab caught him with that punch that stumbled him in the 5th and won the round back. I did not see... It's a close fight. It's not a robbery. It's a close fight. But I had Umar winning 3-2. 3-2. Did Renato Marcano catch Islam with a counter? Nope. Nope. Talbot, bro? Yeah. Would John retire without fighting Tom? Nope, he's fighting him in July. Yeah, Talbot didn't look necessarily bad. He just didn't fight well, and Hany Barcelos fought very well. I mean, that's what happened. He got put up against the guy, and they gave him a plus 600 on his odds. Just like, oh, this guy's gonna walk him in the park. That's not true. There's been one person to finish Hany Barcelos, and that's Umar, which was a weird thing to happen because Umar doesn't have that much power. So, and also, all you fucking people that are out there that Merab said Merab dominated, get the fuck out of here. Merab's face was busted up. He was bleeding from the first round onto the 5th. Come on. Jesus. Jon Jones, everything in his power to avoid Aspinall. How? They never even offered him to fight him. What's next for Umar? We already beat Sanhagen. Probably Figueiredo. Or Petr Yan. Might be Petr Yan. Is Share a Bullet legit? We'll find out with MVP. All undefeated fighters lost last night. Yep, they did. I think Umar won, but yeah. Is a Habit the GOAT? Because I don't think so. No. Rob DeFoe's dominant performance? No, he did. Not dominant. You didn't watch the fight. Thoughts on Carlos Pradas, Buckley on 312 and Leon versus JDM? I haven't seen Pratas versus Buckley at all be announced, but I like it. Pratas and Leon versus JDM. JDM every day. You like the profile pic? I don't see it. Is it Anthony Smith? Probably. Umar clearly won the first 2, and Merab clearly won the last 2. Whoever won the 3rd won the fight. I initially scored it for Umar. I need to rewatch the 3rd. Yeah, I rewatched it before I went live, like I said, and I gave it to Umar. Like I said, he was winning the 5th round until Merab landed that big shot that wobbled Umar. That's when I gave that 5th round to Merab. Just because you're taking somebody down or you're just grappling, but you're not doing anything, you're not winning the rounds. The harder, more significant strikes were by Umar almost the entire night. Almost the entire night. The commentary team was fucking awful during that fight. They didn't almost acknowledge anything that Umar was doing. It was all Merab. Oh, his cardio was crazy. Oh my goodness. It's ridiculous. John and DC nearly killed each other before the fight. Yes, they did. Yet, when Aspinall says he beat him, and he says Tom is disrespectful. Well, for one, DC had accolades that Tom isn't even close to. So, again, and John understands that Tom has done jack shit to deserve to even talk about him. You haven't fought anybody. Almost 2,900? Yes, sir. O'Malley should fight Umar? Yes, he should. I got Izzy over Imanov. I do not. Hi, bro, from Russia. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Rounds 1 and 2, Umar was putting in work, but 3, 4, 5, Merab took over with his cardio and his grappling. Yeah, but in the 3rd round and most of the 5th round, Umar was way more active and was just landing the better shots. Now, like I said, I give the 5th round in the end to Merab, but I give the 3rd round to Umar. Close round. It's not a robbery. Close round, though. Close fight. Thoughts on the new promotion, GBL, run by rich people from India? I don't even really know it. Ain't no way Jamal trained for that fight. I definitely think he trained. I think the issue with Jamal, I believe he got hurt in that 1st round, and I think that's really what took him off of that. He got hurt in that 1st round and then just was trying to get it back. So you see a guy that's been caught, been hurt already. The fact that he survived that 2nd drop is wild. More wild. Very few people gave Umar round 3, even on on media, scoring it 100% Merab on MMA decisions. That's fair. That's fair. Like I said, I did not. I didn't understand when the commentary team was talking about that Merab may have pulled it off. I literally gave it. The only round that I am 100% sure on that was Merab's was the 4th. The 5th I had literally for Umar up until Merab landed that big overhand right and wobbled him. That's the only round. The 4th round is the only round I can 100% confirm that I gave to Merab. And then I gave the 5th round simply because he landed the bigger shot in that round, the more significant shot. Does Dana? I don't even care about that girl. Thoughts on Armin backing out? I hear he hurt his back. The weight cut didn't help. That's what happened. O'Malley should fight Sandhagen, not Umar. O'Malley should not fight Sandhagen. That'd be a boring fight. I imagine if these big events in India and the ring would be covered in sewage, would you see Pratis versus Buckley rumor? Yeah, I didn't see that. What's up, Anakin? MMA junkie? Ooh, okay. Who is your pound for pound best right now? Mine will always be Jon Jones. Islam, not so much. Yeah, for Islam, you gotta have repetition. That's what it is. You had 3-2 Umar? Yes, I did. Yeah, Jon Jones. Jon Jones is number 1. Longevity, consistency, Jon Jones. That's not a disrespect to Islam. Jon Jones has done it way longer than Islam. GSP, pound for pound, always. Not number 1, but he's up there. Covington should move down to 155 for a couple of fights until he retires. Do you think he'd be competitive against the top 5? Absolutely not. No. Weight cut's already hard for where he's at. Speaking of pound for pound, would you rather watch a... Good shot. Congratulations. You just got yourself timed out for a stupid fucking question. Ilya, the true pound for pound watch. He kills Islam. That's not true. Actually, it is. I like Topuria in that fight. The only thing that does worry me a tiny bit with that one is Topuria is okay with standing on the outside. He'll eat one to give one, and you can't really do that at the high level. Who's next from Merab? Oliveira. Are you Muslim? No. What? What? Are you Muslim? Do I give off Muslim vibes? I'm confused. Peyton losing made me sad. Probably the beard. Okay. I had Umar 3-2. When I heard 4-1 Merab, oh my God. Oh, and then oh, gosh. You thought Umar won, you must be Muslim. No. I thought Umar won 3-2. Wasn't a robbery, though. The 3rd round's close. Yeah, Peyton losing, it sucked for sure, but I said it was going to be a hard fight the entire time. I said it was going to be hard. You're never getting your security. Paint all over the wall. It's paint. Who cares? Umar Kopin in the post fight. These judges always mess up. It was weird for sure. What are your thoughts on Good job. You are also banned or timed out, you stupid idiot. Jesus. All you Muslim hater fuckers. What? What's going on with Patty the Batty? Good question. Tabo will be back. He's only 26 and 9-0 to be fair. Yeah, he'll be back. And he fought Barcelos, who is good. It confused everybody because Barcelos we've seen be good, and just because he was knocked out one time in his career against Umar, which was a freak knockout, flash knockout, we were like, oh, he's gonna dominate. Peyton Thompson's gonna dominate him. He's 38. No, they put that plus 600 odds by his name, and it confused everybody. Wonder why Nakamura didn't wrestle? I think it was too much energy. I think he thought he could wear out Gafarov with his striking and then wrestle, and never happened. I like the background. Appreciate you. Hey, just let you know there's paint on your wall. Appreciate you. Tabo will bounce back. He needs more time. Yeah. With the what's with the Bo Nickel? Haven't heard from him in a bit. Good. Keep it like that. He's still inexperienced. Yes, he is. That was a big step up. And people try to act like he was going to go in there and dominate. What the fuck do I have in my beard? Ridiculous. Do you think Umar going to be back for the belt? Yeah. He went toe-to-toe with Marab. Yes. Favorite barbecue item? Probably ribs. Wrestler, Rooney, MMA, I'm glad Rinya lost. Okay. True experienced is a good word for it. Peyton still fought well, just lack of experience, and he's only 26. Yeah. I just don't think he expected him to be that good. What's your opinion on the Pat? Derek Lewis, awesome. Who's his next opponent? Who's next opponent? Oh. His next opponent, probably Figueiredo or Petr Yan. Nah, I'm good. Ryan, I'm good. I know you did last summer. Let's go. The second one's one of my favorite movies of all time. Seen it when I was like 7 or 8. So Marcellus was catching Talbot a lot. Yep. Also, Talbot was hurting him in that third round, I believe it was. He was stinging him a couple times. I don't get why O'Malley is getting another shot. He should have a couple of fights before a title shot. Not a couple. One. One big fight. People said Talbot would beat C-Rod. No. Yeah, no. O'Malley Yan title elimination? Yes. Thoughts on Roses versus Trashbot? Who? Talbot? You talking about Talbot? Jesus, dude. Because he fought a really, really good fighter, he's trash now. Ryan, his name is Jesus. It is. Peyton versus Farid. That's a really, really good matchup. Who you have, Enclave or Pereira? Pereira. Probably 80-20. If you want to be saved to learn his real name, I'm good. Muhammad is El Nasty. What the fuck are you starting in this chat room? What in the world? Uncle Ink beats Pereira. Enclave could barely beat Rakic. The fuck out of here that he beats Pereira. Yo, what's up, Prime Time? What up, buddy? What up? I've seen some of his like shorts and stuff. I stay off Facebook, so I don't really care how he acts outside the cage. We're talking about him as a fighter. He lost. He'll grow. He'll be better. Ready for Dan Hooker to shock the world and KO Gaethje in 3. You're damn right I'm ready for it. Overhyped Justin Gaethje. What do you think of Islam moving up? If not, who is he missing in lightweight? 55. I know it's probably a long shot, but I'd love to see him versus Benny. Love to see it. Oliveira, I want to see the rematch, of course. Grant Dawson's going to be a fucking problem. Armin, I still want to see the rematch with Armin. There's a lot of good stuff that could be happening in that matchup. I'm kidding. No, I don't think he should move up yet. So you don't care about what Jon Jones did outside the cage? No. I'm not some fucking news person that's following his personal life. I'm talking about Jon Jones, the fighter. Now, if he had killed some people or done some stuff like that, then I'd have an issue with him. It goes into the law's hands, guys. If Jon Jones does something that he needs to go to jail for, then he should go to jail for. If they agree on something that it doesn't need to, then fine. But we're talking about Jon as a fighter. We're talking as Talbot as fighters. What they do in their personal life, and if they get in trouble with the law will fucking handle it. I'm not here to criticize these people in their personal life. I don't care about Ian Gary and his wife. I don't care. I'm talking about Gary as a fighter. That's it. The winner of Dan and Justin, yeah. He's fighting Ilya next. No, he's not. The drug cheat fighter. Yeah, go take steroids and see how good you are at fighting. What about Yuri? What about Yuri? He ran over a pregnant lady and beat his wife. Okay, and what did the law enforcement people do? What was the legal action on that? That's their job. My job is to talk about him as a fighter. And popped for multiple drug tests. Okay. Go take some steroids and tell me how good of a fighter you are. Okay. What's up? I made some good money on Yuri getting that KO. Fantastic, T-Raw. Hope you're doing well, buddy. What's up, 455? Talbot was hacked on Facebook. Oh. People act like Jones is a serial killer. Exactly. It's not like we're talking about War Machine here. Come on. So I'm riding Talbot? No. I've been talking about how tough Hany Barcelos was going to be. Can't explain stuff to people that are brain dead. Yeah, correct, Chase. How you doing, buddy? And he also lost to Dominic Reyes. Okay. Jones isn't a perfect person. Neither is anyone. Yep. As long as Jon stays away from the alcohol, he'll be okay. Hey, guess what? Who hasn't been in the news in a little while? Jon Jones. Dominic Reyes, the real light heavyweight champion. Okay. See ya. Halftime. See ya. Everyone in MMA was on steroids up until 5 years ago. Jon is far from a perfect fighter. Well, it's not what his fighting shows. So, let me see your ceiling. My fucking light. If Ilya beats Islam, is at the end of the team Khabib? No. It sucks Umar broke his hand, but Merab has crazy stamina. Yep, and I still thought Umar won 3-2. Close, but staying. Jon Jones was in the news not long ago for threatening a Vada lady. That was a while ago. And again, what did the law do? What was the repercussions for that? And also, Jon Jones came out and talked about that. He said it. He said he threatened her after she woke him up fucking early as hell. You know who was also going to threaten somebody? Come on, man. Jesus. Jon has lost before to Dominic. That's not perfect, is it? Hey, what's it showing his record? What's it show that he beat Dominic Reyes, right? Okay. Yeah, light will do. Just trying to evaluate the financial situation. Nah, that's weird. You're weird. What is your biggest upset that we'll never forget? Biggest decision? Oh, probably the worst one I've ever seen is Condit Lawler. Condit won that fight. What you think about Jones and Aspel? Will they fight? Yes, July. Just because he doesn't get any law involvement doesn't mean he's a bad person. It doesn't matter what Jon Jones does outside the ring. Inside the ring, nobody's ever come close. He's become a champion at 19 and never fought without a belt or on his waist. Can judges not get it wrong? Right? You hit the gym? Bro, are you stupid? I'm sorry, I just don't see no one beating Islam at 155, especially when the wind blows, his chin goes. Ooh. Do judges never get it wrong? I mean, at least one fight a card that get it wrong. You know for a fact O'Malley saw some holes in Merab versus Umar. Absolutely. This was O'Malley that still hurt Merab with a teep. Front kick to the body. They had a bad what? Hip? Come on. You see the video where it has Jon saying his wife has the best chin? Obviously not. KKF versus Abazi worst one? That's fair. You saying judges are perfect? What? I never said that. If the Diaz brothers fought, who would win? Nick. Who's my number one pound for pound? John. Yo, what's up, David? Now Nick is strung out on drugs. It's a devastating thing. Nick he's struggling, man. And I really, really hope Nick gets help. What's up, the Extend? Can you donate me $10? Why would I do that? I was confused why Marab didn't press that hard in the first half. Was he saving energy for the end or something? No, I just think Umar was doing a good job catching him. What do you think happened with Arman? Fake or real? I think there's a real injury that came out once he started cutting heavy weight. And so, yeah. All right, David. Oh, obviously he is your pound for pound. No surprise there. Okay. You asked. Learn from life. Just know you're not going to be perfect. Merab wins the O'Malley rematch, but he loses the Umar rematch. I don't know. O'Malley hurt him with a bad hip. Yeah, I'll ignore you. You're annoying. Donate you $10? No, thank you. Told you the one day I said Merab would win 49-46 and told me I was crazy. Well, it's a bad score. It's not a correct score. Merab did not win four rounds of that fight. That's crazy. I don't know what fight you watch, but he did win 4 rounds. Just because the judge said that. They also scored the Val Grasso second fight a draw. So, no. Everybody is saying Sugar could never beat Merab and Umar. The glazing is stupid. They just don't like Sugar. Yeah, absolutely. If you can erase one invention from human history, what would it be? I have no idea. Do you even train? Could choke you out with your beard? No, you could. What's your tip when Pereira fights Ankalaev? A lot of leg kicks. Couldn't come back to my point, and Dana's as big as Glazer said. Dominic Reyes won. Can you? What are you talking about? It didn't make sense. He definitely won 48-47. Okay. It's up to the third round. However you score, it's however you score it. I had Umar 3-2. I thought he won the first 3 rounds. If you can prove me wrong and you think you're right, reply to it. I just don't care. You're annoying me. You think the Yuri that last fought beats Alex? No, because Yuri still got hit with Jamal. He was still getting stung with Jamal. He got hurt to the body really bad, I believe, in that second round. He was still getting hurt. You can't get hurt when you fight Pereira. I mean, come on. How'd you score 306? What do you mean, how did I score 306? You think I remember all the way back to 306? What? He'll look slow as fuck. I think a lot of it was, for one, getting hurt as early as he did, which takes, okay, then leave. You want to be annoying, you can go away. See you later. Hill got hurt early, and that made him try to get that back. I said it earlier in the stream that 1 second, Sean. That I think Hill was just trying to get a knockout. Like, he was wanting to get it back because he was just finished by Pereira. He has all that tension on him. He has all the crowd on him. He just wants to get it so bad. And then he gets caught because of it. He was winging his punches. It was not good. Merab O'Malley. Jamal versus Rakic. Yuri versus Jan. Olberg winner? Yes. Rob the bantamweight GOAT? No. First to beat Dagestani in a championship fight. Also, his resume is insane. That's fair. His resume is good. Love him or hate him, Merab has the best cardio ever. Oh, the cardio isn't even a question. I will never question his cardio. I question how judges judge fights. Just because if I go in there and unless the guy's doing nothing and I'm just grapple fucking him and I'm not doing anything, fine. But when you have Umar who's landing the harder shots, busting his face open, making him bleed, all of those things, but they act like because he's putting the pressure on him, he's winning the round. It's just this weird influx of significant, no, control. You know what I mean? It's confusing. We need to see Jamal Hill versus Roundtree. Dude, Roundtree would fuck Jamal Hill up. I don't even know what that is. The head movement was insanely good, though. He did take some bad hits to the body, but the head movement would keep Yuri from taking too much damage from Alex like before. That's not true. The reason why that's not true is because he was able to do the head movement because he could see Hill winding up. That's what I'm talking about. Hill was winding up the whole fight. So if I'm standing there and you could see my shoulder getting ready to turn for my punch, okay, then you can plan your attack. You can plan your counter. Alex isn't going to do that. Alex is always just going to wait for Yuri to come to him or just head kick him again. You know what I mean? People say I want to see Alex versus Yuri 3. I would rather see that over Magomed. Now, I do think he would have beaten Marcano. Who? Benny? Me too. What is your dream July 4th matchup? Jon versus Tom. Hill and Yuri was a good fight, though. It was, as long as it didn't stay on the feet. Who does Merab fight next? Probably... shit. Probably Sean. Hill too wide and slow. Merab is done, mark my words. I feel you there. I'm a Hill fan. I wanted Hill to win. A fight against Yuri was not the best to come back to. See, matchup-wise, that's not true because Yuri gets punched in the face a ton. The problem is Jamal Hill went in there thinking, I could find the shot and I will find it. That's the problem. A lot of the guys that had a lot of success, even somebody like Dominic Reyes, who is just in his flow state, have been able to hurt Prohaska. Hill could hurt him, but it was in closer ranges when Yuri wasn't able to see it. He got hurt with the body shot because he couldn't see it. He got hurt with the jab and the straight from Hill because he couldn't really catch it in time. You know, so it's all these things that Jamal was having success, but in distance, which I think like 88% of the time, that's where Hill was distance fighting, and he missed so fucking much at distance with his punches. It was unbelievable. I think he landed like 54 on 190 something. Oh, it was a disgusting number. Nasty. Whew. Sorry. He has a few more fights. Judges should be retired. It's subjective. That's the problem. Exactly. That's the problem. Merab was ragdolling him in the last round. It was a decent close fight, but Merab deserved the win. Okay. Bro, thoughts on people being hard on Umar? They were pretty even. Just Umar's cardio isn't as good as Merab's. No one is. Yo, I appreciate the $5. The Mystic, the MMA Mystic. And Merab wins if he doesn't break his hand. Umar. He broke his hand in round 2 and only needed one more round to get a 3-2 decision, but couldn't keep Merab off of him. I thought Umar won. I still thought he won 3-2. I thought he won the first round, the second round, and the third round. I had him winning the 5th round until he was wobbled, and I thought Merab won that round. The only round 100% Merab won to me was that 4th. I still give him 2, the last 2, but 3rd round's close. I edged it out for Umar. He landed the more significant strikes in that round. So, yes. Chill versus DC Tough, gonna be fun. I couldn't care less about that season. Who do you want Armin to fight next for another title shot? You probably have to do that, him and Marcano. Umar's body language was given loser. Sure, but when he was fighting, he didn't look crazy tired. It was weird. Merab versus Petter. Do you think Pereira will fight Jon Jones? Yes. He was winding up. He wasn't winding up that much early in the fight. The head movement was a massive improvement. Okay, well, if you watch the shot when he first got caught, they were at a distance, and Jamal threw just trying to catch him. He was reaching for Yuri instead of getting close enough to catch him. Yuri backed up even more and then countered him. He stepped in and countered him. So he overshot him. Yuri moved his head and then caught him with the left hand that caught him. So it's one of those things that Hill is overthrowing, just trying to reach. Telegraph, did you see the left hand that he threw? He threw the left hand like Yuri was here, but Yuri was over here. So all Yuri had to do was come back out with that left hand and beat him up, buddy. Beat him up. Yuri ate his power shots. I think we get Hill, but I hope not, dude. I hope not. Jamal didn't do his style. He should have just tried to win the decision. Yep. I appreciate you, MMA Mystic. We predict these things. Yep. 1, 2, 5, I think. For Umar, see, I gave Marab the 5th round because he wobbled him pretty bad in that 5th. I think you won. I think he won round 5, maybe. No, I definitely thought he won 1, 2, 3. 4 definitely was Marab's. He was winning the 5th up until that last big shot by Marab. Who do you think wins Aspinall and Jones? Jones. Umar's body language was given loser. The wrestling exchanges mean so much to the Caucasians. Well, the Caucasians. What? Okay. The wrestling exchanges are nothing because Marab is doing nothing with them. Nothing. I hope that's not next for the Ultimate Fighter. It is. It is. They announced it. Marcano is still pretty good. Definitely a top 10. Islam is just the best active fighter currently. That's not named Jon Jones. Hate from Georgia. Okay. Umar wasn't himself, just unlucky. I thought he fought well. What's your dream fight this year? John and Tom. Aspinall, Mills, Jones. Okay. Well, if Stuart Austin can get down Aspinall, so can John. And if John can get you down, he's in trouble. Can we talk about how Rosa, Talbot, Holland just nonchalantly fought and gave up their fights? Talbot definitely didn't give up his fight. Barcelos took that fight. He fought very well. Holland, I never expected Holland to win because he's fighting a guy like Ritter, who is very strong on top. If you can do what he did to GM3, who a lot of people don't do that to, you're going to do well against Holland. Hossa just didn't put the pressure. So she nonchalantly fought and gave up their fight. Yeah. Spivak Sabic was too early too. Definitely wasn't. He was covering up. He was done. Who took TikTok off? I couldn't care less about TikTok. Still, Umar could be more dominant. Sure, but you're not going to be crazy dominant against Marab just because of that cardio. Dagestani and Georgina are from... Okay. There's 5 seconds left. Yeah, but he was done. Like, he was literally just doing this. If he would have just moved, then fine. Like Curtis, when it was stopped with 1 second, was moving. And they stopped the fight. Spivak was just laying there like this. Yeah, stop the fight. Even though he needs to hit the gym. He's a good dude. Hamza Chimaev title shot this year after the win over Whitaker. Yep, and then he gets smashed by Duplessis. Holland was too cocky. I don't think he was too cocky. He's always cocky. He's always confident. There's a big difference. Bro, Umar Nurmagomedov is cringe. Okay. I don't know how he's cringe. He doesn't even do anything. So. I don't think he had a scratch on his face. Rob was all busted up. Who do I think is next for Almeida? Gone. If Gon's not next for him, he fights Tom Aspinall. If the John fight doesn't happen, which it's gonna in July. July it's gonna happen. And I can't wait. God. Man, I can't wait. Whew. Aspinall smokes Jones. Okay. In round 1, the fuck out of here. Stuart Austin, who's not a good fighter, dominated Aspinall on the ground. Smokes John in round 1. To say he beats John's fine, but you're just being a hater if you think he just walks through him. He's going to dominate him with wrestling. Yeah. You know what I'll take? I'll take a vintage of Vladimir Matviushenko. I think that's how you say his name. Performance from John. And then he can stand up there and say, fuck all you to the haters and say, I'm done. I'm a realistic hater. Are you, our Tattoo Avasa still keep fighting? He's fighting, but not well. Thoughts on Bo Nickel? Trash. Rob is such a funny guy. He deserves the title and be champion. Great warrior. Absolutely GOAT. Okay. He's not a GOAT. And he's not funny at all. He's not fun to listen to. He has a great cardio. But yeah, no. Don't. Sean O'Malley will never touch gold again. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, he hurt Merab with a bad hip. So, is Merab on EPO or is Merab on EPO? Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Jesus. Also, that commentary team was fucking awful during that fight. Awful. They were barely acknowledging anything from Umar. It was all Merab. Oh, his cardio. Oh, his pressure. Oh my goodness, you can't do this to him. It was crazy. Everybody has juiced the UFC, bro. If you're not juiced, you're not trying. Hey, guess what? I don't care. Also, because being juiced doesn't make you a good fighter. Look at Walt Harris. He's awful. Bro, I'm over Rogan in DC. Well, I'm a big fan of Joe Rogan. I really like his post-fights. I really like his podcast. It's just like, how are you only going to be talking about one fighter? Like, you're clouding people, what people are thinking about what's going on in the fight. Because if they're just listening to you and they're not watching the fight, they're going to think Merab dominated them. And that Umar is completely gassed and he can't do anything. Like, he was still stuffing Merab's takedowns. It's just like, come on, man. Prime TJ versus Merab. TJ off. Dude, Chase, could you imagine TJ like a Henan Barao 2 finish? Whew, baby. What do you think about Arman Sayukian? Do you think he has a good chance against Islam? I don't think he beats Islam, but would the fight be good? Yes. I like Rogan on weigh-in shows, but I think he's washed up on commentary. That's fair. Is Alex Pereira the best newcomer from the last 5 years? And it's not even close. He's a 2-time champion in a short amount of time. Do you think the commentary influences the judge's decision? Well, they don't hear them, but they hear the crowd. So, people pretend Merab is fun to watch because he jumps around and fucks around during the fight. He's not fun or fun to watch. Yeah. This fight I thought was pretty good because Umar was defending a lot of the takedowns. Even when he would get taken down, he'd get right back up. Umar was doing good with his strikes. He was doing good with his kicks. He was doing good with his knees. He made this fight fun. And the fact that Merab just kept coming forward. So. And it's funny, I guess, to see Merab get wobbled and then laugh. And then talk to Dana and everybody outside the cage when Merab's taking him down. It's weird. And there was like no acknowledgement from the commentary team on that. None. I cannot wait to see Jones beat Tom so these brain dead fans will shut up. I agree. What do you think about Bilal Muhammad? He's good, but I think Shavkat shuts him up. A Gaethje Hooker prediction, gonna be a banger? Yes, it is. Hooker. I think Gaethje's massively overrated. Massively. Best last best fight for Gaethje was Edson Barboza. Yuri Cahill Hill, I called it. What are your thoughts? Hill looked sloppy. Yuri did very well on waiting for Hill to make mistakes and counter that, but still pressure Hill. And Hill fought at 88% distance, and he threw about 190 strikes, I think it was, and he landed 52 or some shit. Awful number for Hill. Hill looked bad. Alex versus Ankalaev gonna make me yawn. Yeah. Until Alex rips his head off. Rip to Tom's. Yeah, when he fights John. Yep. Merab was an absolute machine. Sure. Oliveira beats Arman in a 5-rounder. You're damn right. I thought he beat him in the 3-rounder. He had the most significant parts of the fight in the first and the third round. He's probably gonna out wrestle him. Yeah. Yep. Or do what he did with Cyril Gane. Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine if John goes out there and gets Tom down and then just guillotines him against the cage? Oh my God. Mercado versus Islam was so stupid. Yeah. What do you think of Umar's cardio? I thought it was good. I thought the commentary team, once again, was shitting all over his cardio. He was defending takedowns. He was still defending takedowns. Almeida gonna smash Gon. It's all about that movement. I'm curious to see that fight because of Gon's movement. Alex has ended Jamal's career after the uppercut in the first round. It looks like it. It looks like it. That would shut everyone up. Yes, it would. Oh my goodness. Islam versus Topuria. I think Topuria's takedown defense is underrated, and he's the best boxer in the UFC and got crazy KO power. I agree with you, but a lot of it is his technique. I lost 200 on Merab versus Umar versus Merab. How would you lose that? Islam would smash Ilya. That's not true. That's not true. I don't think he would smash him. Beat him, sure, but I don't think he would smash him. Ilya has good boxing. He has good technique. He has good power. He's good on the ground. The biggest thing for Ilya is that Islam's much bigger than him. How do you think Alex's next fight goes? Finish. Finish. Alex, leg kick, leg kick, leg kick. Oh, fuck, ankle is hurt, and then finish. Merab is too elite. Okay. Islam would sub Ilya for sure. Okay. 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 Interesting. Ilya's really good on the ground. Really good. Dude, that build-up for that fight would be awesome. Awesome. I'm a D1 Jones hater, and I can see that there's an 80% chance he finishes Aspinall in under 3 rounds. We've never seen Tom in any later rounds, and his knees are going to be cooked. Well, that, and also we've never seen anyone take him down. And just because no one's taken him down doesn't mean he can't be taken down. And Jon Jones will take him down. Then who will be scared of the next? Then who will he be scared of next for these fans? Right. I agree, he is, but it's pound for pound number 1. But do Islam versus Drysis? Do you think Islam could beat Khamzat? If it gets past that first, yeah. I think Islam himself still going to have trouble because Khamzat's big. The way Alex was bobbing and weaving against Roundtree was nice. Oh, dude, that fight's glorious. Glorious. It's 85, Mason. That's awesome. Magomed Alex, yep. Yeah. People were shitting all over Pereira because, Roundtree's number 8. Get the fuck out of here, man. Yuri fucked up Jamal. What do you say about losing streak of Tony Ferguson? Sad. What's your favorite fight of 2024? My favorite fight of 2024? Ooh. There hasn't been a ton of them. Probably. My favorite fight. I don't think I have one right now, actually. Islam versus Khabib, who wins? Islam. Zhang gonna be ranked soon? Yes, he is. I think it's better for him to stop his career early. Interesting. Ferguson Lee soon. I agree with you that Roundtree destroys Hill. Yeah. Thoughts on De Ritter? He can do very well against strikers. Is Kevin Holland the new Tony Ferguson? No, because there's still potential for Holland. You know? Thoughts on Umar Merab decision? I had it 3-2 Umar. Kevin Holland is a clown. I'm done giving him chances. Yeah. You really think someone could beat Khabib? Yes. I wish Makata would have lost better than that because he could have fought Max for the BMF as his reward for stepping up if he got a split decision loss. That's true. Holland versus... You could do Curtis. You could do Romanov. Do Romanov. Ooh, that might be 70, though. No, I think that's 85. Do you think if Islam defends about 2 more times, then he gets a second title, he retires? Probably. Tim Welch made a video reacting to the fights, and he's such a biased sucker for Sean. He says he thinks Sean is Merab's kryptonite. I don't see how in any way. Well, he did hurt Marab twice with a front kick to the body when he had a damaged hip. Kevin Holland is the new Jen Cerrone. Oh no. Oh no. Holland and Tony in PFL. Ooh. We need to see Kevin Holland against Marcano. Okay. Kevin Holland, Paul Craig. Kevin Holland does nasty things to Paul Craig. Nice beard. Appreciate you. Saw Tim's video. Sugar wouldn't predict Umar Marab. Well, that's because he doesn't care who wins. There's a lot of federal agents on this island. I wish Umar tried one knee counter on Marab. He did. He did. He threw 3 of them. Marab versus Sugar was close. It was closer than people say. Tim Welch shouldn't be a coach. Khabib will destroy Umar in their next training camp. Okay. Islam versus Charles too. Yep. Marab can't KO you or sub you, but he just outmans everyone. Okay. Well, he really didn't start out manning Umar until about that 4th or 5th round. I just don't see Sean getting it done versus Marab again. That's fair. Is that beard? I think. Favorite current active fighter? Probably Carlos Pratas. Sean O'Malley, funny, he would get his ass kicked by both of these guys. With any little bit of wrestling, he's losing too. Sugar showed way better against Marab than Umar. That's a fucking lie. Sugar did nothing against Marab on the feet, like unlike Umar. Another masterclass from Saquon today. You're goddamn right. Yep. He shouldn't have won that game either, though. Let's be real. Rams should have had that. But yeah. What's up, my dude? Just got home from work. Glad I watched the stream. Brought another GSP auto on eBay today for 55. Dude, Matthew, I hope you're doing well, buddy. That is awesome. Glad you're here, man. Coach Pratis is the shit for sure. Just like when Sean lost to Jan and Aljo. Oh, wait. Yeah. Pratis is fucking hilarious. Smokes cigs and annihilates his opponents. Hell yes. What's with all that stuff on the wall? I like horror movies. It's Jason. And then I got some more over there. Yeah, I just like horror movies. Now the fight I'd love to see is Sean either versus Sandhagen and Umar with his knee heels. And Islam versus Ilya would be interesting. I agree. I don't want to see Sean versus Sandhagen. That does nothing for me. How does Sandhagen versus Marab look? Marab actually dominates somebody. Pratis is a beast fighting nerds rule. Yeah. Bills won. Yep. Even though it should have went to overtime. And let's be real, Lamar probably wins. But yeah. Kyle needs to fight someone in the top 5. He will. Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl rematch. I'm going to say Commanders are going to upset the Eagles. Mark Andrews sold the bag. OT would have been lit. Sure did. And he had the fumble when they were driving. So, yeah. Am I wrong to say Commanders beat the Eagles? That's what I was just saying, Chase. Pantoja Marab, which, didn't I call that our last stream? I said Commanders are going to beat the Lions because Jared Goff is going to give the game away. And he did. I want to see Sugar Cejudo. Ooh, I like that. Saryukian versus Dawson. Sandhagen is a great fighter, has super good IQ. I just never bites down on his mouth guard enough. I'm not a fan of Sandhagen at all. Fly Eagles Fly. Horror movies, I'm one of those guys that actually really enjoy Halloween 3. I agree, should have been in the franchise, but it's still a great film. Same for Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Yeah, I agree. Both. Yep. I grew up with the Rob Zombie Halloweens, so I actually like those. I'm not a huge Halloween fan, to be honest. Maybe it's just because of all the hype around the time they come out, and the way people act about it. If you say bad things, I don't know. Was Saryukin really injured? Yeah, it flared up because of the cutting weight. Saryukin needs to fight with Islam now in rematch. Nope. Dana said he has to fight a couple times again. Bills, Philly. What's your thoughts if Sean versus Corey? Sean. How did you rate Yuri? He looked good. I thought Hill looked awful. Winging all of his punches. Overthrowing. Bad. People say Sandhagen easily beats Sugar. If Sandhagen is going to out-wrestle Sugar. Yeah. Sugar, I mean, San Diego's going to do nothing. It would be so cool to see Commanders win it all. It would be. But no one's going to beat the Chiefs this year. I would hammer slam my Vultures, but Jalen's knee is fucked up. Good for me. I'll take it. He's so overrated, it's crazy. Is he KOing coming? I hope so, but I don't think so. Rob Zombie Halloween or 09 Friday the 13th. Oh, dude, Friday the 13th all day. That's not even close. Not even close to me. All the Friday the 13th movies are on my Pluto TV for free, by the way, my guy. Sounds good to me. I'll have to watch that. So MMA now, Dana thinks Islam is pound for pound. Do you think he is or is Jon Jones? Jon Jones. How will Yuri perform from now on? It doesn't matter how he performs. He will never beat Alex Pereira. Who's Poirier's next logical fight? Max Holloway. If they win this year, who beat them next year? If they win it this year, I bet Kelsey will retire and they'll have a little bit of a rebuilding year. Edwards, Della. They might for Pete. Max versus Dustin for the BMF. I like it. Not sure if you follow this, but any thoughts on Notre Dame, Ohio State tomorrow? I live in South Bend, so obviously going to Irish. I don't have any faith in Riley Leonard. I think he's an awful quarterback. He's a good runner. He runs. He doesn't slide. He runs. But you're a quarterback. At least that's the position you play. You have to throw the football, and he's not a good thrower. So I have a little problem with that. And I think Ohio State, it's going to be close for a minute, but I think Riley Leonard's going to make mistakes, and Ohio State's going to win it all. Alex going to do boxing? No. So beating Mercado makes pound for pound number one? Absolutely not. Prime Connor versus Topuria. Well, then RDA is the best, right? South Bend, Indiana. Armin has to fight Gaethje. That would be a bomb. I think Armin would slaughter Gaethje. I don't think Travis retires. I don't know. That would suck. Well, I think he would retire because I think he's 34, 35, and that'll be 3 Super Bowls in a row. Yeah. I just think he would. The final defensive play Ohio State did against Texas was one for the books for sure, dude. Oh, it was wild, man. It was wild. Texas had multitude of chances too. Ohio State wins. Yep. Why do you say he retires? I just think winning 3 in a row, getting a little bit older. I just think he's gonna retire. Something I kind of see. Did you see that I had to pick up Islam versus Dariush for a few seconds? I did not see that, but I would have been so happy. Islam slaughters Gaethje? Yes. Who besides Islam can beat Charles at 55? Dawson. Brett Favre or Patrick Mahomes? Mahomes. Don't you dislike the fact that UFC is dominated by a bunch of foreigners? I don't care. Why wouldn't you prefer to see more American champions? I want to see the best people compete. That's it. Don't care. Topuria versus Islam. I remember you were a Green Bay Packers fan too. Yep. I'm a Rodgers fan. Talbot lost. Yes, he did. Cage fighting his crazy life. Yeah, for sure. Islam would destroy Ilya on the ground. Ilya's good on the ground. Off to hit the gym and then game some Warzone. Okay. So now I did the chats. I appreciate you, Devin. Hooker, KO Justin. Yes. Dawson Islam. Turner Ricano too. Thoughts on the upcoming Adesanya fight? Well, my video will be out Sunday. This coming up Sunday. I'll have a couple of videos throughout the week for you guys. I'm Evolve's movement, I think, going to give them some problems. If they win it this year, where do you put Patrick Mahomes as the quarterback of all time? I mean, you have to put him up there on the greatest already. You win, he's won it. He would, if he wins this year, he'll be, 4 out of 5? 4 out of 6 Super Bowls, something like that? And then 3 in a row. I mean, you got to put him up there somewhere. I mean, he could have the worst career after this, and he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Ridiculous. Who would you have? Islam versus Shavkat. Dariush versus Mercano. Dariush. Pavlich with a bounce back KO. No. Pavlich is still bad. No. 4. Fair. Dariush are not active for the long time. Mercano beat him. Okay. Mercano didn't beat him, but sure. But, guys, that's going to do it for me. I got a couple videos. He's going to tie Joe Montana. I think he's going to be higher than Montana. I think he'll be lower than... I think it'll be Brady, Manning, Mahomes, Rodgers. Peyton Manning or Eli Manning. Do you think Eli should be in the Hall of Fame? Absolutely should be in the Hall of Fame. Look what he did with that team. Yeah, I thought for a split second that Marcano can't afford to lose. That's what he said. Cringe ass post fight stuff. Yuck. But as always, guys, I'm gonna get to recording some videos for you guys. Really appreciate you. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. And as always, I'll see you guys.